Hi folks, so for question 13, it's algebra. So you need to, for the first part A anyway, you need to put all the A's together and then put all the N's together. So you've got 2A, you've got a minus 5N, you've got a plus 2N, and you've got a 6A. So I'm going to take 2A, and then I'm going to put this plus 6A beside it. So remember the sign in front always stays with it. So it's a plus 6A, it's a positive 6A. Therefore, we're going to put plus 6A. And then we're going to put the n's together. Now the sign in front of that 5n is negative, it's a minus. So we have to take that minus with it. So it's minus 5n. And then that's a plus 2n. So that's good. The plus is going to stay with the 2n there. Now the first part of it, 2a plus 6a, that's 8a. The second part though, that's a minus 5n plus 2n. So minus 5n plus 2n. So do minus 5 plus 2 on a calculator if you're not sure with negative numbers. But you should get minus 3n. So 8a minus 3n. Part B then, you need to sub in the n. So you just need to put the n in instead of the n. So we're going to put 10 in instead of the n here. So instead of 3n means 3 times n. So instead of 3 times n, we're going to do 3 times 10. So you put 3 times 10 plus 70 all over 5. But if you do the top part first, remember bid mass, you do the times. So 3 times 10 is 30. And then you have to add on 70. So 30 plus 70 makes 100. So it's nice. It's going to work out nicely. And then 5 is still on the bottom. So because 5 is on the bottom of 100, you're going to divide 100 by 5. So 100 divided by 5 is 20. 20 is your final answer there. Part C then says to factorize the expression or the quadratic expression. So it tells you it's a quadratic expression. So the trick here is you're going to find two numbers that will multiply to give you positive 12 and that would add together to give you negative 7. So with factorizing quadratic expressions, you always find two numbers that multiply to give the last term and add to give you the middle term, the b term that's in the middle. So if I'm trying to find two numbers that multiply to give me 12, well, I could have 1 times 12, I could have 2 times 6, and I could have 3 times 4. So there's no other possibilities. So it has to be 1 and 12, 2 and 6, or 3 and 4. So if we're looking then at the middle term, the 7, the minus 7, you're looking at kind of which one will get you to minus 7 or to 7. So which of them, so 1 and 12, well, that'll only get you to 13 or 11 when you're adding them. 2 and 6, 2 plus 6 is 8, or 6 minus 2 is 4, so that doesn't really give you 7. So it has to be this one here, it has to be 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 are definitely my numbers. Now we need to figure out if they're going to be negative or positive. So because they multiply to give me a positive, they must either be both positive or both negative, because two positives multiplied by each other gives positive, or two negatives multiplied by each other also gives positive. So they're either both going to be positive or they're both going to be negative. Because it's a minus 7, they're going to have to both be negative, because minus 3 take away 4, that gives me minus 7, which I want, which is in the middle. And then if I'm to multiply them, minus 3 multiplied by minus 4, my minus times a minus is a plus, so it's positive 12, and that's what I want as well. So I've got two numbers, minus 3 and minus 4. They're two numbers that will multiply to give me positive 12, but will sum together to give me minus 7.